All right, another knight f3. Will we transpose into the game of the century? Oh, I called it.
I don't think Matt's gonna play c4.
No. I mean, that's what I would that's what I would play because I don't ever play knight f3. So
I think Matt's just gonna play something super solid. Just hope to not be off position after.
yeah. I mean, if I was Marcus, I would just probably try to play something, try to get a sharp position, and get him in time trouble. That would be my, or just keep playing the way you're playing, because he's doing something right.
It's just talking about not playing pawn advances.
Yeah.
He plays d4. Right. I mean, after e4, like knight d2, d5, it's already a position that you sort of have to, or at least it's kind of like a reverse
Um,
front.
what is d3 more common there?
I don't know this at all, so I have no idea. I would have played
Uh,
d3 because I would have just
yeah.
castled and then just delayed my development. But I mean, now this is fine. I'm just curious what he would have done if e4, knight, pick a square and then d5. I guess c4, but you're already sort of like playing a interestingly.
Yeah.
See, I really like that Marcus has these types of moves. Like, I'm not sure Rook B8 is the best move, but I like how deliberate he is. He's like, my plan is to play b5, and
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with a bunch of tactics that involve the g2 bishop and the rook on a8. I'm just gonna prophylactically play Rook B8, and then I'm gonna push the b pawn.
hmm
And it's like
Well,
simple to the point, and really, it's just really smart. Like I like the way he approaches this.
yeah, sure. I mean, this is similar to like the minority attack in Queen's Gambit, right?
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
you play Rook B8. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
it's an idea for sure. It's also similar. Like there are some Sicilians for
Although
white
it's
where
not
you
technically
just
the minority here, but
right. There are some Sicilians
yeah.
for white where you just play Rook G1 and you just start attacking on
hmm
G4. Just
Yeah.
like, hey, we're doing it.
Um, Interesting that he didn't bring the bishop out first. Double fianchetto, maybe. I guess he really just wanted to. Oh wow. So b6 instead of b5.
I guess his point is he wants to play Bishop B7 and he doesn't want his pawn to be hanging on B5
Yeah. Oh,
entirely.
he does go for the double fianchetto. Interesting. Also, what about c5? I don't know if that's a move at all, but it is a move, I guess.
Five is a move. Um,
I don't know if it's any good, but um,
the way these guys delay castling is so funny. Like
yeah, it's interesting.
I don't
I don't know
understand
if
what
if I
Matt.
were Matt, I would just castle.
I
Yeah,
agree. Because
I
normally like the reason you don't castle is like, hey, I don't want my opponent to just have like a really easy attack, but like Black is never attacking on the king side here.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I mean,
with the
literally
king on
cannot
e8.
castle queen side.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly. Surprised.
um. And what about
So I was
d5?
just gonna say I just played d5 here, and then
Yeah,
like the problem is the knight gets to
and
c5,
lock
which
it
is
up.
probably a strong square, but I just would say my dark square bishop is gonna be great, and
Yeah, I mean,
tired of dealing with tactics. We're gonna have a close position as
and maybe even close it up with e4 too afterwards. I don't know.
a little
But
space
yeah, you're right.
advantage.
You're right. It does. Although you could just play like, I don't know. That kind of looks weird. Knight a4 does kind of look weird. Interesting.
Yeah, so
Is he trying to close up?
I want to do a little maybe like some knight g5, knight
92.
h3,
Oh,
knight f4 action. Knight d2 is also fine. You can play knight d2, knight e2, and then play c4.
well, I mean, knight d2, you're literally threatening to take.
Well, I assume he's going to play d5. And then after knight
Yeah,
e2,
yeah.
you play c4. Now, given this structure, play like knight h3, to play g5, like, let's do it. Let's dance.
Yeah. Although
Needs to
Marcus
be,
is very unrelenting in his attacks, so
yeah, he needs to be a little careful that he doesn't blend g5 knight here. Some
discovered, yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely like that reroute to f4. It's nice. Looks like Marcus just wants to castle here.
c4. 6. C6, C5, I think. Sack a pawn. That's bishop. Maybe bishop b4.
Yeah, I mean, maybe rook c1 first. You know, you have to sack. And I mean, I guess you're threatening technically c6 too if they don't take. If you had played rook c1. Yeah, I think if I were black, I just want to rip open this. I mean, if I were white, I just want to rip open the center. To give my dark square bishop room, because although you're,
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. That doesn't look super strong though, because oh, okay. Well,
I was
now it
worried
is
he was going
super
to
strong.
hang that. That's the problem, is when you leave it there for so many moves. If you played knight
Yeah,
h3, knight
exactly.
f4, it would have been fine. But now I mean, you can play on, but it's hard. Takes one on d. Actually, there might be able to
Trick him into pawn takes, bishop takes. Oh no, he won't do that. Or like knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and then the knight is hanging on g4.
Yeah, the first thing I would do is probably play knight h3 to at least inject some tactics into the position.
Yeah.
And then once he plays whatever, like h5.
Although maybe even just take on c5 and hope he takes on sorry, take on d5.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think this move is very good, because if he takes with the bishop, that's you hang a piece. So it is kind of a free pawn at the moment. Maybe just repeat. Or sorry, I mean
How does the bishop can take on f4? That was nice. He really goes for it once he is down a piece, which is probably smart.
yeah, no, it definitely is. Although he has been trading in the previous games. Oh wait, this just sorry, that's not a good move. Knight takes e3.
Knight e3, but there's at least complications.
Why? What's white play after knight e3?
Like even just like queen e2 and knight takes f1, rook takes f1. At least you're like opening up the rook file. I mean, you're giving away an exchange. It's definitely not the best move, but at least
I mean,
you can definitely play on.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you do. You resign here, of course not. But yeah, I don't know if f5 works necessarily. I mean, although the queen is like definitely not trapped, but it's like it doesn't have a whole lot of squares after f5.
So there, I would have played f5 first.
Yeah, I think f5 was a good move. Although the
right.
problem is you can't really yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
You play f5 first, hope that the queen takes, and then you take on f1.
Although I think it's a little hard to see when you're getting forked. It's just like it's where your eyes are drawn.
Definitely was not Matt's day, but
I mean, yeah. Now okay, I think that wasn't a bad move. No, I mean, you sack the pawn for the activity. I think is good.
Some light.
Yeah. Wow. I think that's probably a really good move, though, huh? Because now you're just shutting off the bishop.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you could have just taken twice and played it check, and then after king h1, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a little scary, but checkmate it anytime soon.
I don't know. I felt like it was just like a very like I'm not gonna give you any chances kind of move.
You're right. It was smart. Definitely is much easier to play this position. So now if you're in Marcus's shoes, you just make sure you don't lose on time. Don't blunder a full piece, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
No rush, but you got to no rush to win, but you do have to not get too low on the clock. This is where you just say to yourself, just play quickly, and it's fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
The only way I can lose is to get into time trouble.
I mean, he's up on the clock right now, so
yeah.
If that's anything.
Patience?
I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely not over.
Rook c7 solves a lot of it. This.
Queen back.
Oh. I just wanted the bishop on e7. Don't.
Yeah, that was a good move. Oof. I mean, he could just plant the bishop on d3.
That was really, really a nice move. Very well done. Nice a lot.
Yep, bishop, and it's a bishop. Check. b4 check. And h3 is mate. Yeah, I believe. Oh no, nope. That hangs a bishop. Yeah, the knight is like valiantly protecting the king there from all the mates. Yeah.
Last stand of the night. Very well played by Mark. I'm not sure he blundered a single time. 4 games. Good game, guys. Very well played, Marcus.
Thanks. Okay, Matt.
Yeah, thanks. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Still can't hear you.
Yeah. Got a lot of work I gotta get done.